guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Right now I am at a rest area. I'm stopping just for my 30 minutes so that I can restart my clock. I was also really hungry, so I did eat one of these. It's like a breakfast sandwich. I told you guys in my fitness video that I've been trying to cut back on carbs. So this specific breakfast sandwich is, instead of bread, it's egg. So I don't know, it was frozen. It's not like the healthiest option, but when I'm trying to limit carbs, I try to go through all lengths. So I'm also warming up my food for the day. One of the things that I didn't mention in my fitness video is I try to eat my dinner relatively early. Right now it's actually 9:49 in the morning. I've been up since 6. I already ate my sandwich, but I'm still a little bit hungry. So I'm gonna eat my dinner in the next hour or two, probably around 12 noon. But I do want to warm it up while I'm on my 30 minutes, and then if it's room temperature, that's fine, but I don't want it to be cold, and I don't want to have to stop again just to, you know, start eating it. Is that extra? Anyways, so I'm warming that up now. Here's my little fork. Also, Pepper is eating, let me show you. Right now, Pepper is eating beef and carrots. As of now, I can tell that her favorite food is chicken. During my 34-hour reset, we boil some chicken for her, and then I take it out with me over the road. But, you know, it don't last forever. But normally, I'll put shredded chicken inside of her already, you know, wet dog food. She does not like dry dog food at all anymore. When she was younger, she wasn't as picky, but now my baby got picky. Even if I try to give her dog food, like one of the little kibbles in my hand, she'll back away from it. She don't like it at all. I spent so much money on dry dog food, different kinds. She don't like them, so it's okay. I switched her to the Caesar. I'll show you. It's up here. I switched her to this. Now see, this is my last one up in here. And it's her favorite kind, the grilled chicken flavor. I got these from Sam's Club. I got, I believe, 40 for $30, which is a steal because normally these are like 99 cents each. And this is like a loaf. Now, I'll be honest with you. I've been trying to find healthy things for her, but she is picky. She don't even like some of the vegetable medley type wet dog food. She's really, really picky. And so far, she really likes these, and they're still sort of cheap. So when I go to her vet, next time we go to her vet, I'm gonna try to ask, is this something that I can keep her on? Because I've done my own research. Some people say it's good, some people say it's probably not the best, but I still want her to eat. So what I do is I mix this with shredded chicken, or I put vegetables in it, especially if I run out of shredded chicken. And then I put chia seed in it, just like a little pinch of chia seed, because chia seed is good for people and dogs. And so yeah, right now she has the beef flavor in there. This is her last one up in here. I'm gonna try to go and pick up some dog food, probably at like a Dollar General or something, just to keep it, because I underestimated how much she would eat and how long I would be out here, so I miscalculated. Either way, while we're on the topic of dog food, I'll show you what else I have for her. So I also give her one of these sometimes. It's a smoked chicken jerky. I think I got this from, I want to say Petco. Now, Petco is really expensive, so, you know, I would go on Chewy.com. I see Chewy.com has a lot of the same things from Petco, but they're cheaper. But it looks like this. What I do when I try to look on, now this is my first time having a dog, by the way, so I'm not an expert, but what I do is I try to look on the back and I read the ingredients, and as long as it has very minimal ingredients, like I won't go past like 5 ingredients, then I'm good. And this only has chicken breast, glycerin, which is fine, citric acid, which is fine, ascorbic acid, which is a preservative, and then salt, which it does not have a lot of salt. It's all for preservative. This to me is fine. She excited. You can't see her, but she about to go crazy. You don't get this yet, mamas. Not yet. I've been trying to teach her to sit. Let me put my fork down. Ugh. So she has this. She is super excited. She thinks that I'm trying to give it to her now. No, baby. And then also, she has 2 different treats as of now. I try to give her one or the other. I try to alternate treats, but I stick to the same thing because she likes this one the most. This is sweet potato wrapped. I think it's sweet potato wrapped with chicken. And the ingredients for this is sweet potato, chicken, glycerin, sugar, salt, potassium sorbate, which is a preservative. And this, I believe, if I didn't get it from Walmart, then I got it from Petco. Either of the 2. But I don't give her treats every day. But sometimes if she's doing really well, or if I want to sort of distract her while I'm trying to do something, I'll have her sit, which I've been trying to teach her how to sit, but my baby is super stubborn. And then once she sits, I'll give her a treat, and then she'll go on about her day. I try not to give her treats while she's eating, because as you saw, she wasn't done eating. This isn't her favorite flavor, so she won't eat it all in one sitting. She'll go back to it, but she still eats it. There are certain foods she just won't eat. It'll sit there for hours, and then she'll finally get to it if she's starving. But I don't want her to be out here starving like that, especially since she's still growing. She's still a puppy. So yeah. But let me show you my food, since I done showed you her food already. So this is my food. I don't know if you can see, which I'm spoiled, y'all. I'm not gonna act like I'm not spoiled. My mama, she's like practically a chef. She cooks all types of things. She cooks all types of different things from different countries, all types of stuff. Like she be throwing down. She was just making like a Korean bread and all types of stuff. She be throwing down. For me to not know how to cook like that, she be throwing down. But she packed for me some lamb chops. So this is lamb chops. Now mind you, I've been eating on this for like the entire week, but I've packaged it well and it's still good. It's lamb chops, green beans, and then this I made myself. Sort of looks like baby food, but it was a frozen bag of cauliflower mashed potatoes. So like I said, y'all, I've been trying to stick to my diet of not eating dairy and not eating a lot of bread, and it's been doing me well. I recognize I'm not as bloated. I am like thinning out a little bit more, which is good too, because that was my goal. I was telling y'all that. Again, I'm not obsessed about my weight. I'm not out here feeling like if I gain a little bit that it's a problem. And I know that I wasn't big, so I'm not saying, oh, I was so big I was trying to lose weight. No, all I'm saying is I had a goal to slim down, and that's what I've been doing. So yeah, this is what I've been eating all week. I've been eating my meat source, my protein source, my vegetables, because this isn't even potato, this is cauliflower. So vegetables and meat, that's what I've been eating all week. I haven't eaten out. I've been drinking water, and when I'm not drinking water, I drink this by antioxidant infusion, which it only has 1 gram of sugar in it. And I don't even drink it every day, but I do drink this when I want a fruit drink or something like that. This is my favorite flavor in the flavor watermelon. I do like the peach flavor as well, but it's not my favorite. This is my favorite. And then I do drink the blueberry flavor. That one is like one of my least favorite, but when it's frozen, it tastes good. I don't know, when it's frozen it's something else. And then clementine, which is orange, I don't like that. I've already told you guys I don't like orange flavored drinks. These are the ones that I've tried, by the way. And then the strawberry kiwi one, that one's straight. It sort of tastes like a melted popsicle though, so it's not my thing. But this one, it's refreshing, especially when it's cold. It's my jam. So if I want something like juice, I'll drink this. I think the most unhealthy thing that I've drank on this truck is my coffee. So I drink the Starbucks iced coffee blend, and in medium roast. This is unsweetened, so it doesn't have any sugar in it. And then this is non-dairy in the flavor caramel macchiato, and this has 5 grams of sugar in it. And when I put this together, it's not even for the sake of drinking coffee, it's more so as a treat. And then it also sort of gives me a little bit of energy. I do not drink coffee every day, and I'm very strict on that, because if you guys look it up, coffee, when you drink it every day, it doesn't work anymore. Because, and don't quote me on this, I know the premise of it, but I don't know the technicalities of it. I believe it replaces the receptors in your brain, or the transmitters in your brain, something like that, that already gives you energy. Your brain starts to bottom that part out so that it can depend on coffee. So when you don't drink coffee, your brain has to have time to rebalance, recalibrate itself to give you natural energy again. If you depend on caffeine, your brain will lower its natural energy resources. Does that make sense? I'm really trying to explain this, but I feel like I'm making it sound stupid. But long story short, I try not to depend on caffeine because I want my body to produce its natural energy, hormones, or whatever. And when you drink too much of it, your body has to imbalance itself to depend on this. And then if you go without it, that's when you get the headaches. That's when you get the tiredness. You feel tired, you feel groggy, and you start to think that you need coffee. You start to depend on coffee even more, but the fact that you're depending on it is the reason why you feel that way. I googled it because I couldn't understand why when I drank coffee for the second time in a row, I felt an adverse effect. It didn't feel like I was getting energy, and I was confused. I'm like, actually, I feel even worse. Uh-oh. 1 second, baby. I was so confused, like, why am I feeling worse? So I googled it, and I did a little bit more research than I normally would for a drink, and that's what I came up with. So that's enough talking. Now it looks like I am ready to drive again, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish driving. I'm on my way to Ohio. I have about 399 miles left. I'm in Virginia right now, so yeah, probably see me when got a message. You'll probably see me when I get out there. Like you know who I am, but you don't. DJ, 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 oh DJ. This girl with me, she really turned me out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're all I need to get by. You're all I need to get by. You're all I need to get by. Pretty brown eyes. You know, I think it's only the way I'm dripping into the lava, and I'm trying to keep from going on, yeah, and this mind, yeah, will never neglect you. Your friends into you. Oh, no, 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 baby. Oh, lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? Ooh, yeah. No, this is the end. Tell me what's the use of holding on if we can't be friends? Mr. DJ, DJ, don't play my slow jam. Got my hands on anything. Baby, you turn the temperature hotter, 'cause I'm burning over. over you, baby. I'll make it right, baby. You know that I can make it right. I need to get by. As long as I got you, then baby, you know that you got me. Oh, oh, oh. I'm losing control. This girl's got a hold. I'm so running on edge. That sweet morning dew. It took one look at you, and it was plain to see that you are my destiny. FRE, that's Will Street, ReaderRecord.com, baby. Look at me, I can't stop crying. Inside my heart is slowly dying. I just want to say y'all peer pressured me into cutting her hair, and now she look a mess. I didn't even bother cutting her face, but I tried taking a cheap little dog razor clipper from Petco. There were some that were costing like $200, and I feel like you need expertise to be paying that much. Hi, mamas. But we are at the Cons. I'm waiting in line for the guard shack, and Pepper was barking at me, so I picked her up. She needs a cut very, very bad. She needs a good grooming. I still give her a bath every week, but she has staining on her face. So I'm gonna ask them what's the best remedies for that. I did get some wipes they're like called staining removal or whatever for her face, but I just want to see what the groomers say. I would have gotten her cut a lot sooner, but they were so booked. I'm thinking that, I'm gonna just make an appointment. I'm driving and I come home every week, so I'm thinking when I come home I'm gonna make an appointment. They'll probably take me the day after or whatever. No, they were booked for months. So yeah, I definitely set an appointment, but until then I recognized she was getting really, really long coated. So I at least cut her body hair off. At least she can not be as hot. That was my one concern. And then also, she was looking a little homeless, and I didn't want it to start, like, not matting, because I do brush her, but, like, it was just too long. But her face, she was not allowing me to get near her face, and rightfully so, because I wouldn't want me to do it either, would I? Hi, baby. She'd be so sweet sometimes, and then she's, like, spicy in other moments. So, yeah. She's chilling in this air conditioning. My baby look homeless and ain't never been without a home a day in her life. It's alright. When I get her groomed, I might put a bow on her head if she lets me. But it's her world. I'm just living in it, apparently. Are you licking mommy? Hey, baby. You licking mommy? Here, I put you down, big girl. Put you down. I put you down, mamas. The reason why y'all so far down is because the mount, my phone mount, broke, and I have yet to purchase a new one. So, but anyways, since the last time you guys saw her, she grew teeth. Her old teeth, her baby teeth, fell out, and then she grew some new teeth. So her new teeth are a little crooked, so it's so cute. But I used to think that I had a baby that didn't have the crooked teeth, because she's a Shih Tzu, and Shih Tzus, they sometimes end up with crooked teeth, and it be sticking out their lips. I'll show a picture. So I'm thinking that I dodged the bullet. I'm like, oh, my baby don't have that. Girl, her new teeth grew in, and they were sticking out. I looked at her, I did a double take. I'm like, where did that come from? I found one of her itty bitty teeth. I saved it. It was surprisingly on my bed sort of disgusting, but yeah. What's up? What's up, mamas? It is hot. So I just dropped off my load, and now I'm just going to pick up my empty, and then I'm stopping for the day because I drove over 500 miles and I only have an hour and a couple minutes left. Oh, is this it? Is this it? What is it? It is. That is it. About to drive right past the empty. There was a sign for me. Now, catch my food. Whew. Ain't got no reason to be 98 degrees in Ohio. Stop of some sort, and I'm burning up. Can you tell that I'm sweating? I'm in the yard, so everything's fine. Don't worry. Ooh, I got a story to tell y'all. I hope I don't forget, because I definitely want to tell y'all something, but I'm gonna wait. Right. I don't think so. It was like yellow or green. One of those. Thank you. Did you need to check the back? Okay. have been sitting here. I'm actually hungry. I'm very hungry. I think that I'm gonna eat some more lamb chops. This will be the last of my lamb chops. I was trying to hold out till tomorrow, but I'm gonna just eat it tonight. And then I'm gonna work out. I probably will record it, I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and warm me up some more lamb chops or something. I also forgot to mention, this is me just putting cauliflower and lamb chops. I ran out of green beans, but that's quite all right. One thing I forgot to mention, because I think that the last video or the last clip, the clip before I ended up back here, I was at the truck stop. It's Pilot in Ohio. Child, it was so big. It was so busy. It was too crowded. There were no parking spots, so I had to leave that area. And then once I left it, where I was trying to go, the roads were closed, so I had to figure out another way. I eventually came across this area, and so I am at, where am I at? What is this? Oh, this is a Flying J. I'm at a Flying J right now. So, just gonna put this in the microwave for 2 minutes. I don't like standing in front of the microwave, so I'm gonna sit down over this way. You're shaking. Yeah. Here you go, mamas. You already have food. You have food over there. What's the problem? You got food. Hey y'all, so this is the next day. I took a shower this morning and I recorded that, but outside of that I didn't necessarily record much else. I don't know if I missed anything. I know I ended up not recording the workout that I did, just because I was in the moment. I'm still trying to get into the discipline of it, so I wanted to just get it out the way, and I wasn't trying to like set up just to record it. You know, it was whatever. But now I am on the way to Illinois, and from there I should be going home. I ran out of food. I didn't have any more lamb chops or anything of that matter. I ate everything last night. Y'all saw that I had my last of my lamb chops. And so I today went to Denny's, and at Denny's I got, you can see the bag over there because it sits behind me. But I got two things. I got breakfast and then I got dinner, which dinner I eat earlier. Pepper's peeing right now. For breakfast I had an omelet with like meat and vegetables. I forgot to ask them not to put cheese on it, but what I replaced, because they were going to give me toast and hash browns, I asked them if I could replace those with non-carb like items, and so I ended up getting a fruit cup, which was apples and strawberries, and then my second side was broccoli. So I ate that this morning. So omelets, broccoli, and fruit. And then I have for dinner some salmon, broccoli. Oh, salmon and just broccoli, because they could give me two sides, but I asked for double broccoli. So I got that. And then the only thing though, I forgot that bread comes with the dinner. So I do have like garlic bread in here, but I'm not gonna eat it no matter how tempted I am to eating it. One thing that I noticed is that my body feels better with this particular diet. I've been pescatarian before, y'all already know, and when I wasn't eating meat like that, but I was substituting it for like carbs and all types of other things, I didn't feel the best. Like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't a huge decline. It was very unnoticeable, but I did notice something. I thought that it was just me trying to get used to it. I felt like it was my body detoxing. But when I started eating meat again, my truck's about to start. Hold on. But what I noticed was once I started eating meat again, don't get me wrong, I didn't have any stomach aches, but I did get a little bit bloated, but it like subsided in like a week. But besides that, I didn't have any adverse effects. As far as I'm concerned, it sort of made me feel a little bit better. So from there, now that I am here where I'm not eating carbs and dairy like that, I feel different, but in a good way. And I'm wondering if my body reacts to those things in a negative way, and I'm so used to it because that's all I've eaten growing up. And I wonder if that would change. Is that changing something? I'm just like keeping my awareness up, because I like to be very, very conscious of what's going on with my body. So right now I feel better. I feel like my body is responding in a good way to me not eating those things. And what I do recognize though is when I do eat those things, I have a stomach ache, which is weird because I literally stopped eating them like less than a month ago, and then I go to eat like a piece of bread or something again, and I get a stomach ache. But when I took a whole year off eating meat and I came back to it, the most I had was a little bit of bloat, but no stomach ache. And then I started to feel, I guess, like more energy. So I say that to say that whatever your body responds to, you should just focus on those things. If your body responds to not eating meat, like for instance, I know Tabitha Brown, she had a headache that wouldn't go away, and then when she stopped eating meat, her headache went away, and so she's been vegan like ever since. And then I know people who has like a gluten sensitivity or UC, I think that's what it's called, UC, and all types of other issues where certain things like gluten or whatever, or just wheat or bread or carbs, they upset their stomach, or people who are lactose intolerant or get like acne because of dairy and things like that. I recognize that everybody responds to certain things differently, and I'm not gonna just stick to a certain diet just because I feel like that's gonna get me to my body goals. Overall, I just want to be healthy, and so right now it looks like cutting out dairy and carbs is doing my body better. So hey, also TMI, for the females that are watching, the week before I start my period, I normally get really bloated. My last period, which I had stopped eating dairy and eating like carbs, like I guess like 2 weeks in advance. My last period, I was like the skinniest I had ever been right before my period started. When it comes to like my midriff, I wasn't that bloated at all, which is like, it was mind-blowing, because you know, I know my period. Like, I'm very regular. Everything comes the same way every month. You know, certain things are different depending on, but for the most part, the week before my period is the same practically every month. But just so happens I stopped eating dairy and bread and all that stuff, and the week before my period, I could almost not even tell that I was coming on my period, and that blew my mind. I don't know if that was just that period though, so we gonna see for next period. But I don't know, I'll probably update y'all. At least the like 25% of you guys that are on my videos, that watch my videos, because I know 75% of you are male. So sorry if you don't like hearing about that stuff, but I am a female at the end of the day, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope I didn't forget anything, but I feel like I probably did. But I'll probably relay it in the next video. But I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.